So we have yet another question from a friend that doesn't know what to do with himself. Hang out, I forgot his name. Kyle. So apparently Kyle graduated high school and went to college to study art, right? Of all things, art. Got to college, first year, and decided, I don't like this, and quit. So then he decides to go back a year or so later to study drama. Of all things, drama. And time goes on and he's ready to quit. He wants to quit, but his mom won't let him. Because guess what? Now he loves something else. He loves training, weight training. It's all he can think about is training. So he doesn't know what to do now, that he's got to finish up this thing that he doesn't like, that he chose, which is drama, and he wants to go and train. Kyle, here's what I'm going to offer you, dude. There are a couple red flags. The fact that you chose art, and then you chose drama, and now you're into training. All are fairly creative type activities. Art, obviously, I mean, that's the quintessential. You can just call it all art. Drama is a branch of art. Training is a form of art also because it is the creation of your own body. You're using your body as a piece of art. If you study, like, not Arthur Saxon, but Sandow. Eugene Sandow, he often talks about like the art of bodybuilding. It really is an art. So you're moving in a direction that your heart is carrying you. You're doing the right thing by moving into these subject areas. There's a tint throughout. They're related to each other. So you're in touch with what's going on in your body. This is good. The problem is you're not being grounded about your approach, and you might not know some of the rules about taking a particular approach in a direction. Right? It might not be that you're not a grounded person, but you don't know these things, the secret that I'm about to share with you. So your heart is going to lead you in a particular direction, and you seem to be in touch with that because you keep knocking at a very similar door. But that's where it ends. Passion doesn't make shit happen. Passion gets the ball rolling, but commitment and discipline gets the thing happening. So, for example, passion will get like two people in bed. Right? Damn, you look good. Damn, you look good. Oh, I'm in love. Bang! And they're fucking, right? I mean, this happens all the time. But 60% of people get divorced because they don't realize that what drew us together is just the beginning. What drew us together is actually, it's kind of a facade. It's a little bit of a trick. Nature played a trick on you. Like with that chick and you, and like you guys had sex and you were passionate about each other, but now it's gone. That was a trick. That was like Cupid, you know, it's like made you stupid. You become pretty stupid when you become passionate about something. And it doesn't mean that you don't want what you're going after, but all reasoning gets thrown out the window, right? It's like that. I use love as an example because love and sex is very obvious. We all experience this at a visceral level. But when you have a passion about something, right? A particular line of study or an activity or vocation that you want to move in, the same thing happens. You become very passionate about that thing. I love training, right? I guarantee you that if you quit drama and you went into training, the same shit would happen. You'd fall out of love with training, just like everybody falls out of love with the person that they first fell in love with. And you fell out of love with art, and then you fell out of love with drama. You're going to fall out of love with training because you don't realize that in order for a true manifestation of the love that you're sensing and feeling towards a particular thing or a person to come to fruition, you've got to build the character traits, the virtues of discipline and commitment. Marriage works, and building a business works, and becoming a tremendous artist in any realm of the arts or to any technical skill. If you want to be a musician, if you want to build businesses, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be an architect, whatever it is, it's developed in the period of pain. It's developed when you have experienced the love and passion, but then you put the discipline and commitment to making the thing happen to work. Okay? Now, what you've got to do is you've got to remember how good it felt in the beginning, especially when shit gets hard, because it's going to come full circle. And I've experienced this, right? I've explained to you before that I've married my high school girlfriend, 14 years old. When you're 14 years old, you're raging with passionate hormones. And that's all it was when we were 14 years old. It was like, drew us together. But for some reason, I mean, the stars aligned, weird things happened, whatever the case may be. We stuck with each other through very difficult times, year after year after year, decade after decade. We've been together for a long ass time. Nobody does this. But I learned a secret by doing it, and we've had some rough times. I mean, I'll just tell you, we had some tough times. But for the past, Emerson is my second oldest, 5 years. For the past 5 years, it's been like 5 years of fucking honeymoon. Because we've gotten past all of the pain associated with growing strength in your ability to create, to manifest, and it's like we're 14 again. I mean, we're with each other like we were 14 again, right? You're going to experience that again with art if you stick with it. You're going to experience that again with drama if you stick with it. You'll experience that again with training if you stick with it. It comes full circle. The problem is everybody likes to start when nobody likes to go the full fucking circle. It's about that circle, and you'll be happy when you go through all the pain associated with building the virtues. See, you end up on the end of the spectrum a stronger version of yourself, because it's like, damn, I had to be really committed to make this shit happen, right? To be the best at drama, right? Whatever it is you choose. I had to be really disciplined. There were times I didn't want to do this thing. There are going to be times, because now you're all excited about training, there are going to be times where you don't want to do the fucking thing, right? People who are married or in relationship, a lot of you guys are young guys in relationships, and you love your girlfriend. Oh, we're 19, we're so in love with each other. Trust me, that shit dies. That fire dies, bro. That shit is gonna die, right? But if you develop the commitment and discipline associated with getting through the tough times that have to be set in front of you in order for you to become a stronger version of yourself, not only will you re-experience the love associated with your young love and your young love for your vocation, but you'll be a stronger version of yourself. So I'm ranting. I think you get the point, right? Choose a thing because you love it, and then eventually you're gonna hate it, but stick with it anyway. Because you'll come full circle, love it again, and you'll be a stronger version of yourself because of it. End of story.
Elliot said, what?